He appeared from nowhere. No father, no mother, no beginning, no end. Melchizedek, a figure shrouded in mystery, emerges in the ancient texts with an aura of the unknown. His name means King of Righteousness, and he is also called the King of Salem, which means King of Peace. But who was he? A priest of the Most High God, yet without genealogy, without a recorded birth or death. Some say he was a pre-incarnate appearance of Christ, a theophany. Others believe he was a historical king and priest. His sudden appearance and equally sudden disappearance leave us with more questions than answers. The enigma of Melchizedek continues to intrigue scholars and theologians alike. Who was Melchizedek? A man, an angel, or Christ himself? His origins are shrouded in mystery, with theories ranging from him being a historical king to a divine figure. Some ancient texts suggest he was a pre-incarnate appearance of Christ, while others propose he was an angelic being. Historical records are sparse, but his sudden appearance and significant role in religious texts have led to much speculation. Was he a priest-king of an ancient city, or a celestial messenger? The enigma of Melchizedek continues to intrigue scholars and theologians alike. Genesis chapter 14 calls him the King of Salem, priest of the Most High God. He brings bread and wine to Abraham, blesses him, then vanishes. This brief encounter is packed with significance. Melchizedek, whose name means King of Righteousness, is a mysterious figure. He appears out of nowhere, without any genealogy, and his sudden disappearance adds to the enigma. The bread and wine he offers to Abraham are symbolic, often seen as a precursor to the Christian Eucharist, representing sustenance and divine blessing. By blessing Abraham, Melchizedek acknowledges Abraham's chosen status by God, affirming his divine mission. This interaction is pivotal, as it establishes Melchizedek's role as a priest and a king, setting a precedent for the dual roles seen in later biblical figures. The mystery surrounding Melchizedek has led to various interpretations, with some viewing him as a pre-incarnate Christ, while others see him as a unique priest-king figure in his own right. His brief yet impactful appearance continues to intrigue scholars and theologians alike. Then in the New Testament, Hebrews chapter 7 reveals something shocking. He was without father, without mother, without beginning or end, like the Son of God. This passage delves into the mysterious nature of Melchizedek, a figure who transcends the typical genealogical constraints of the Levitical priesthood. The author of Hebrews draws a parallel between Melchizedek and Jesus Christ, emphasizing the eternal and divine aspects of both. Melchizedek's priesthood is described as being of a higher order, one that predates and surpasses the Levitical system. This revelation challenges the traditional understanding of priesthood and points to a more profound spiritual reality. The theological implications are vast, suggesting that Jesus, like Melchizedek, operates outside the bounds of time and lineage, offering a perfect and eternal priesthood. This connection underscores the superiority of Christ's priesthood and his unique role in the divine plan of salvation. Hebrews invites us to see beyond the earthly and temporal, to grasp the eternal and divine nature of Christ's mission. It calls us to reflect on the timeless and unchanging essence of Christ's role, urging believers to deepen their understanding of his divine purpose. Was Melchizedek a divine figure, a pre-incarnate Christ? Some say yes, a Christophany. Others believe he was a holy prototype, a heavenly shadow. The figure of Melchizedek has intrigued scholars and theologians for centuries. In the book of Genesis he appears mysteriously, blessing Abraham and receiving tithes. This has led some to see him as a divine figure, a manifestation of Christ before his incarnation. This view, known as a Christophany, suggests that Melchizedek was more than just a man. On the other hand, many argue that Melchizedek was a holy prototype, a foreshadowing of Christ's eternal priesthood. This interpretation sees him as a symbolic figure, representing the heavenly priesthood that Christ would later fulfill. Whether seen as a divine figure or a holy prototype, Melchizedek remains a profound and enigmatic character in religious history. His brief yet impactful appearance continues to spark debates and inspire deep reflection among believers and scholars alike. His name Melchizedek holds profound significance. In Hebrew, Melchi means king and Zedek means righteousness. Thus his name translates to King of Righteousness. He ruled over Salem, which is ancient Jerusalem. The name Salem itself means peace, so Melchizedek is not just a king, but a king of righteousness and peace. This dual title is deeply symbolic. It points to a figure who embodies both justice and tranquility, the Prince of Peace, our righteousness. Sound familiar? This title resonates through the ages, hinting at a greater fulfillment. In Christian theology, it foreshadows Jesus Christ, who is often called the Prince of Peace and our righteousness. Melchizedek's name and title are a profound prefiguration of Christ's own mission and identity. Psalm 110. You are a priest forever, after the order of Melchizedek. This was no accident, it was prophecy. This psalm, attributed to King David, speaks of a future priest-king who would come in the order of Melchizedek. Melchizedek, a mysterious figure, appears in Genesis as both a king and a priest, blessing Abraham. The connection to Melchizedek in Psalm 110 is significant. It points to a priesthood that is eternal and not based on lineage. This prophetic psalm foreshadows the coming of Christ, who is both king and priest, fulfilling the ancient order of Melchizedek. Thus, Psalm 110 is not just a historical text but a divine revelation, linking the past with the future in a profound way. Melchizedek is a mystery, but through him we glimpse the eternal priesthood of Jesus Christ. This eternal priesthood is not bound by time or lineage, transcending earthly limitations. Melchizedek, without beginning or end, represents a divine order, a priesthood that is everlasting. In the book of Hebrews, Melchizedek is likened to the Son of God, remaining a priest forever. This eternal priesthood signifies a perfect and unending mediation between God and humanity. Through Melchizedek, we see a foreshadowing of Christ's eternal role as our high priest. This is Mysteries of the Word, unlocking hidden truths, ancient secrets, and prophetic revelations. Dive deep into the enigma of Melchizedek, a figure shrouded in mystery. Was he a priest, a king, or something more? Join us as we explore the ancient texts and uncover the layers of history and prophecy. Subscribe now, and let the mystery continue to unfold. Stay tuned for more revelations and insights into the profound mysteries of the Word.